Good morning, everybody. I'm just going to make a second coffee and I'm going to make myself some oats here. And then I'm going to run to the grocery store really quick because I forgot to buy one thing. I was supposed to go to Lori's today for a tea party and gift exchange and all that. And I baked all these goodies and she canceled it just, I don't know, a couple hours ago. So I'm going to take it all and give it to the homeless people. I had butter tarts, banana loaf, an eggnog loaf, bark, crack, whatever you call it, a big bag of it, and what else did I have? I had something else. Cranberry cookies. I get rid of all that when I'm out and about because there's a lot of homeless people here. I don't have room in my freezer, and I made her a big thing of cranberry sauce too, which I'm gonna have to, I might be able to freeze that because I can use that later for myself. Unfortunately, that happens and she's not feeling well or something. I haven't talked to her, so I don't know. She said she didn't sleep. But I'm gonna get busy and go do that. And then I'm going to play around the house here. So come hang with me. For my Christmas, I'm gonna maybe make some stuffing with chicken, or I might make mock duck, which is stuffed beef. I'm not quite sure yet. And I'm sitting here talking and I forgot to turn the kettle on. This is my second coffee though, I've already had one. Okay guys, I'm gonna go get busy and get this all done. Plans change and I'm gonna change my plans too. I'm going to take this out of the jar and put it into a freezer bag. I don't have a lot of room in my freezer, but I can definitely fit the cranberries in there if I flatten it. And I saved a little bit of cranberries in another jar for myself. I am going to make something with stuffing, either a chicken, not turkey, chicken, or I might do a stuffed beef. I'm not even sure what I'm doing. I have the beef if I need it, but I can grab it. I have to figure it out because I don't have any room in my freezer to freeze anything else. I'm going to run and do this, get this over with, and I have projects maybe we can do together today. This is why I'm going to go give to the homeless. My freezer is stuffed all the way. I'm going into Food Basics because it's close to the house. I don't usually come here, but I only need bread and something else. I'm just looking for the inexpensive bread for stuffing. Or day old would work just fine if they have that. I'm gonna look on the rack and see if they have any day old. Oh, there was something else I needed. I don't know what it was. Now that I'm in here, oh, don't start buying stuff I don't need. Good morning, everyone. I just made myself a Bailey's coffee. I hardly ever drink, but I'm gonna have some whipped cream on top of it too. And then I'm gonna cook myself a beautiful dinner and romanticize my own life and make it pretty princess. Hope you guys all had a beautiful Christmas. I'm going to make a stuffing here today for my Christmas dinner. You'll be seeing this after Christmas, but I thought I'd show you. Anyways, I'm not doing chicken, I'm doing stuffed beef. So I did celery, onion, poultry season, salt and pepper, and a big chunk of butter, and I'm adding follow along. About a half a loaf of bread. I might have too much here. But I do have 4 pieces. And once you put it all together, it's not as much as it looks, right? So, and I'm going to saute this. I have onions, celery, butter, salt, pepper, and poultry season. And my sister sent me sage from her garden, so that's lovely. And I have green beans I'm going to do up on the back. Okay, I have actually I have 4 pieces of meat. One's over here. But I'm going to put 2 together, I think, and roll it with the stuffing in it. And I'm using a sachet of gravy. I usually use a peppercorn, but I bought a mushroom one instead today. Try something different. And I'll add a bunch of mushrooms to the pot too. And then I'll just bake it in the oven with a closed lid. So I just put a little bit of stuffing on there, and then I pull it all together. I'm going to do it separately. So I'll have 4 pieces. And I pull it in really, really, really tight. The stuffing's a little hot right now. And then I just roll it up, and then I stick a toothpick in it. Okay, I think my pan's a little bit small. Actually, Erin gave me this pan just out of the blue. But it's lovely for one person, but I have 4 pieces in here. So I stacked it. I might have to rotate it once. I did put the gravy underneath, and you can see it. And I put some mushrooms on top, and I'm going to put a lid on it and put it in the oven. Slow, like maybe 300, 325. My dinner's in the oven, and I set the table for myself because you have to make your own life pretty princess. And I did a pink napkin, a Christmas plate that's pink, and I have 2 of these. I found them in 2 different stores. A beautiful cherub glass that I'm going to have Perrier with, and then I'm probably going to have tea and cookies after, so I didn't really make a dessert, but I have this cranberry cookies I can have, so I'll have one of those and a cup of tea after my dinner. Well, my dinner's made. I have a mushroom gravy with stuffed beef, a baked potato with sour cream and a little butter, green beans, and homemade cranberry sauce. Bon appetit, everybody. Merry Christmas. This will probably be up on Sunday, and I'm going back to my regular schedule, which will be Wednesday, Sundays. I'm going to enjoy my Christmas dinner, and I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Ciao. Well, it's the next day. Good morning, everybody. It's actually around 11 o'clock. I sat in bed and did a bunch of editing this morning and had a lazy morning. It's day after Christmas, Boxing Day. I was going to go out and get a couple totes, but I keep seeing on the internet that everything's really busy. So I think I'm going to pass and do it another day. But instead, I'm going to disassemble everything and get it all ready to pack up. I hope everybody had a very Merry Christmas and the best time with their friends and family. All your dreams come true. Well, I just cleaned just this area and underneath, pulled everything out and washed it down and washed up the floor and wiped up the books and dusted and everything. That took me about 45 minutes. It's crazy. I got it all down and cleaned. I just cleaned up the windows. I just made a decision. I'm going to leave these green pillows till I do my spring refresh. I have to run up to Canadian Tire and get a couple totes, probably 3. I got 3 in the garage for the outside. So yeah, I guess 3 or 1 fairly big one. That's another project going on. I'm working on this one though. I started already. I got 3 things done for it. So I'm good. This, I just cleaned everything off. I have to get some tissue to wrap these houses up or some newspaper, something. And I don't get newspaper because I have no junk mail come to the house. But anyways, yeah, I'm going to leave the 1 bow on that for now. And I got to fix the candles over there. But everything's pretty much back to normal in here. I have a few things to do in the kitchen still. And then I can get my life back. But I do got to run up and go grab the boxes and get all this put away. Take it downstairs. And that's the fun part. Well, I'm going to start to paint this. I have a bunch of Christmas stuff to put away, but I don't have the totes, and I went to go shopping, and there's just lineups everywhere, so I'm not going to bother today. I'll go early tomorrow morning, and I'll clean that mess up at that time. In the interim, I'm going to get busy and start this because I've been putting it off. This won't take me long to paint, maybe half an hour or something like that for the first coat. And I bought a cheap paintbrush so I could stipple into the intricate spots here. I'll go over the whole thing once, let it dry probably an hour, and then come back on it. I'm going to do a wet distress on this. Already got a coat on here. And I'm going to go back in and polish up the gold pieces, and I'll probably add rubber buff onto this too to finish it up, but this is a way I used to do a lot of things with the wet distress. Anyways, I hope everybody had a very nice Christmas. I got a big, huge surprise from my daughter and son-in-law. I have an adventure coming up, and I don't know all the details yet, but when I do, I'll let you know. But it's a big surprise. It's in another country. I'm supposed to be going to the Dominican. I haven't booked my ticket yet, but I'll get to it. And I have a few adventures coming up for the new year. But as we go, I'll give you all the details. My daughter and son-in-law are in Japan right now on their hiatus or their winter holiday. They've been there a week already, and they look like they're having fun. We're, I think, 13 hours apart, and she's 16 to LA apart, so it's a big trip. And they spoil me rotten. I mean, I don't even know what this adventure is all about. I know where it is, and I don't know what it all entails, though, but I just know that I feel totally spoiled and totally blessed to have been gifted such a wonderful present. Anyways, I'm just wet distressing what I can for now. I'm gonna let it dry a little bit more and then I'll wet distress a bit more here. I'm gonna do some touch-ups. One more coat and then I'll clean it all up. I'm gonna go get the step ladder out and find a spot for it. Hopefully I can get it hung up by tonight. I'm gonna put some rub and buff in here. I have antique gold, and do that with it and then give it a huge clean. So I hope to get it done today. If I don't, I don't. This will be the last video of the year for sure. I thought I was gonna make it to 25,000 subscribers, but I don't know. I don't know how far I'm away. I have to take a peek. As of this minute, I need 1,400 subscribers to hit 25. So that probably won't happen, but that's okay. We'll hit it next year. Well, I got a couple coats on. I'm going to clean it really good and go downstairs and get a nail or a screw and an anchor and put it up on the wall. It's kind of oblong shape, and I don't know if I'm going to put it up and down, or I think I want to go this way with it, like rather than up and down. But I won't know until I measure the space that I'm putting it in. I'd like to go this way if I could. If it looks good, then that's the way I'm going to go. I don't have much paper towels, so I'm trying to make this work. Hopefully I can get it nice and clean. I got some scrubbing to do and some paint to get off there, but and I might go with a little bit of rub and buff in a little bit. Mess on the floor. I haven't gone out to go get this, but it turned out how I wanted it to. I just don't know if I want it that way or up and down. I have to figure it out because I got to change the backing, the screw on it, like how it's going to hang. I personally would love it to go this way, but I don't know if it's gonna look right that way. That's the shape I want it to go. So I'm gonna let this dry for a couple more hours, then I'm gonna go in with a little bit of rub and buff, not a lot, just to bring out some of the ornateness. And I did a lot of dry rub on it. So it turned out really nice. Happy with it. Let's see what I come up with. Pardon the mess everywhere, guys. Putting it over here, I have the dog here, and I kind of want it around the same height as that. This is my bird wall, and I do want more bird pictures on it. Now, I have a picture behind there that I found of two little girls. If this doesn't work, that's what's going to go up there. I just have a decision to make which one I like better. And then if not, I'll have to find another spot for the mirror, but we'll figure out which one it's going to work and see. But I think so far, the mirror is going to be like not onto anything, so it might be really different. I'm not sure. And this plant's not always there either. It's just there for the winter. It goes out on my treehouse terrace. She's getting so big. I remember when she was just a little baby. This will be her 4th summer coming up. And she kind of goes dormant in the winter and doesn't do anything, but she doesn't die either. So she's my favorite. She's never bloomed for me. And I'm okay with it if she never does. She might need more sun than I'm able to give her through a year. She gets lots in the summer. And it takes me about 2 weeks to climatize her when I put her back out. But let's see how this turns out. I really need to enforce it. It's very heavy. So I don't know if this is going to work because I can't find a stud where I need to put the nail. Anyways, I have to go downstairs and look for one of those anchors that open up. One of those anchors that open up, but it's very heavy. Whew, that was heavy up on the ladder. A little bit scary, actually. Might have to rethink this. This mirror is really heavy. It's lead. It's an old one, right? And yeah. So I might try the round picture for now till I can reinforce it better. Because I don't want it to tumble and fall and break and smash up the whole living room. It's beautiful, but yeah. Unfortunately, I don't know if it's going to work. Trying out this picture, we'd need to be up a little bit higher, maybe an inch or two. I'd say 2. And I might have to do some black on the frame just to make it kind of blend a bit more. Maybe just a black wax or something, not a paint. I like the gold color that it's on there. I really like it a lot. I just don't know if it goes with that. I might try it up just a little bit higher and see how I like it. I got work to do on this wall, and I know that. And tomorrow morning, I'll go get the totes for this at Canadian Tire, who's ever got them on sale. This is full of reefs. I don't need a tote for that. I'm going to hang that on a hook. That's got the 5 reefs in it, and a tree. But this will take one. This is just greenery, so I can shove that in. I think 2 will do. This is a whole nother project down here. We'll just ignore this one. I got so much going on all the time, guys. You know me. That's my spring project stuff I'm working on. But I'll get there. This is Christmas that I'm putting away. So I do need to get some tissue paper or paper to put the houses away in. I think they're going to need their own separate tote. And then I need a tether tote for the greenery. So 2 nice size ones. I'm going to go make myself some leftover dinner. I have projects everywhere I look. It's okay. Hunter's up on the couch again. I always put him up when I'm working in the living room because I don't want to break him. It's crooked, but I think it's the right height to the other one. It's 17 inches. Well, I got it up. I have work to do in the area over there. I do need to find a place for this piece. I love it. I just don't know where I'm going to put it. But I love it. I love the 2 little girls. But running out of wall space. And I'm going to get, I have a really nice frame. I'll show you. Hold on. This frame here that I got at the thrift store. And I do want to move it into this area here. I just have to find a bird picture or parrot picture, whatever. But I'm going to put it in there somewhere. Once I find the picture, it's 8 by 10, so it shouldn't be too hard to get. Or I can print one or the other. But for now, I'm just going to leave it sitting there. I got work to do on this wall, and I know that. And I'm just showing you that I did get it up. I'm going to close this video. I don't know where I'm going to put that other picture. I'm liking the scale from side to side. I know the living room's dark, but I'm trying to show you because I'm not finished. The plant is really big, and it's really in its way, but I can't put the plant anywhere else because I don't have space. And it's there for the winter, so it has to do. I'm fine with the scale of it on either side. I do need to move the one from behind, but I got no place to put it at this moment till I figure out what I want to do with it. But the height-wise with the other one, it's pretty much on point. They're both 17 inches, just different. 17 inches from the ceiling, they're just different size frames and shapes. So far, so good. I got a little bit of fill-in to do on the other side. Move the picture from the bottom. Maybe I'll move it so you guys can see. I moved the picture from underneath. You can't even see the white bird there, but there is a white bird there, and you can't see the other picture. So I got to figure out how I'm going to fix that up. That might be in a little bit of time. But for now, I moved the plant around and rotated it to the other side. So we'll see if that works. Let's see. I'm going to close. Loves, guys. We'll see you all in the new year. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. And I'll see you all in the new year. Loves. Let's hope I get to 25,000.